What's up, y'all, and welcome back to some more rSlash Real Talk Stories with your boy RT and my dude Dale. Y'all, today we are diving into some Real Talk Am I the A-hole stories where OP is expected to share her salary with her mom. You guys, without any further ado, let's dive right into it.
My partner, female 24, and I, male 24, were lining up for this popular restaurant with wait times of usually 45 minutes to an hour and a half. The people in front of us, a mother and child about 10 years old, left the line for about 5 to 10 minutes and came back trying to retake their position. By this time, the line has grown by one more couple. The people previously in front of us argue, but we were here before. But they eventually go to the back of the line. We do feel bad, particularly because there was a child, and if they had told us in advance that they'll be right back, then we wouldn't have minded. Am I the a-hole? Edit. It wasn't a bathroom break because the child went in the restaurant alone to go to the restroom before this incident.
So when I first listened to and read this story, I was thinking that the mom and the child left and went to the restroom, and that was it. That was the reason why they left. And, you know, if that was the case, I would have been like, okay, OP would have seen the mom and the child go into the building, use the restroom. They would have known something was up. It would have been a situation where, you know, something similar to that situation would have been the case. And potentially the mother would have come back and said, oh, we just went to the restroom. Is there any way we could step back into our spot? Sorry, we just, you know, needed to take care of some things. Then at that point, I would have said OP's definitely the a-hole. Because, I mean, they're just going to use the restroom. Kids are kids. They've got to use the bathroom all the time. But it seems like at the end of the story, OP specifies that the child went into the building to use the restroom by themselves, and the mom stayed in the line. So that was not the case, which leads me to believe that it could potentially be a situation where OP witnessed the mom and the child leave, and they potentially went to go see if the lines at other restaurants were shorter before coming back to this restaurant, because all of the other lines were just as long, if not longer. So in that case, I think it is completely justifiable that OP does not allow the mom or the kid back into the line. I mean, granted, I know there's a child involved. I know some people are like, oh, but you gotta look out for the children. And I love children. I've got a son. I've got nieces and nephews. I love them all. I love kids. However, I think in this situation, it's a bit different. The mom knew what she was doing, and I feel like there's just a little bit of tomfoolery going on. I feel like if the mom had explained, oh, we had to go to our car to grab something, and if it was a quick, you know, trip or whatnot, then OP would have let her back into the line. But I don't think that OP is the a-hole in this. I think that the mom and the child got what they deserved. I would have personally sent them to the back of the line if that was the case. Next story.
Over my last year, my female 39, husband, male 32, has been obsessed with his YouTube fitness channel and how he looks. He's a very handsome chap. At times in our 8-year relationship, there have been times he has been a little on the heavier side. He's been binge-watching so many YouTube videos about diet, fitness, and lifestyle that he now can't even contemplate that he is becoming obsessive. He now has minimal body fat, but every day tells me he needs to lose more fat. He now critiques every meal I cook because he can no longer eat carbs or cheese or whatever. We cook all our meals from scratch. Sometimes we go all in and have a mound of pasta or a really cheesy pasta bake, but I think that we eat pretty well. I'm the one who has the sweet tooth, and he has cut out the indulgent stuff, which I think is great. He's now gotten to the point where every meal has to be managed. Everything we buy has to be a high-protein version. He thinks people who eat white bread are asking to get cancer or illnesses. He's also at the gym 4 nights a week. He usually goes once our son and I are asleep. Today I lost it and told him that he will not be micromanaging these household meals. We have a 1-year-old son, and we are a family. And I'm going to cook homemade food, and if he wants to live in a house where all food is super healthy and anything else is to be feared, he can go live on his own. I admit my diet isn't amazing, but I also think it's not the most damaging. I eat takeout once a month, and a few nights a week I'll polish off a bag of sweets or a chocolate bar. I'm not going to feel too guilty about it. So, am I the a-hole for telling him to shut up and eat a home-cooked meal, or go and take his obsession elsewhere and to stop obsessing about his body?
All right, so I am completely in support of people making healthy lifestyle changes, healthy eating changes to their diet, changes to their workout regimen, mental health changes, whatever kind of lifestyle change that is going to be a positive and an additive to your life. I'm all for it. I think it's absolutely great. I also think that it's great when you can turn around and share those changes with other people. That way they can see how it's working for you, and they can turn around and make a decision as to whether they want to adapt those same changes as well. Now, what I am not in support of is people force feeding their lifestyle, whether it be diet or exercise regimen or mental health regimen. I'm not down for people forcing their ideas and their lifestyle changes on other people. And it just feels like OP's husband is doing that to OP. It feels like OP's husband is turning around and making his wife feel guilty about what it is that she's doing. Look, if people want to sit down and eat a chocolate bar, let them sit down and eat a chocolate bar. If people want to sit down and eat a whole bowl of pasta and then turn around and have several breadsticks behind it, let them eat their breadsticks. If someone wants to binge watch Netflix and turn around and eat an entire tub of ice cream, let them be them. Okay, let them just be great. So I don't think that you should shame people for not adapting your lifestyles to their life. However, I think that it is okay for you to turn around and to share a part of your journey with people. So I don't think that OP is the a-hole for turning around and giving her husband the ultimatum, because he was being a bit of a jerk about the situation and force feeding his ideas onto her. Honestly, if she wants to do X, Y, and Z for herself, and as long as what she's doing isn't harming her child, then OP should be able to do what in the world she wants to do. And the husband should be able just to adapt. And if he wants to continue down this journey, more power to him, but respect your wife's decisions in what she wants to do or does not want to do. That's just me, you guys. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know down in the comment section as we move on to the next story.
So, I'm a 21-year-old, but I can't live by myself yet. I'm from a Muslim family. My mom thinks I should give my salaries to her out of respect and for the fact that I'm living with her. This is my first job ever, but I think that my salary should stay with me so I can decide what to do with it, not her. I would love to help her financially if she needs it. We are in good terms usually, so this situation is just weird. She really thinks that she should be the one keeping it, and I should ask her every time to get some money if I need it. Sounds like some BS to me, but her reaction when I said that I don't like that idea makes me think like I'm doing something wrong. She's disappointed and doesn't want to talk to me now. So am I the a-hole in this situation?
So I'm not well versed in knowledge when it comes to the Muslim culture, so I can't really give my thoughts and opinions about this story from that perspective. However, I can just give it from a general perspective of this just being a family in this particular situation. So I think it's a little sketchy that OP's mom is asking for the entire salary. I think that that's a bit weird. I think it's a situation where OP, being the 20-year-old that she is, she should not have to give her mom all of her money and then ask her mom for permission to spend her money that she worked hard for. I just think that that's absolutely ridiculous. I think that's asinine. I do not think that that is ideal for this particular situation. I do think that, though, if you are living with your parents, if your parents are helping to support you in any particular way, it would be great for you to turn around to offer to help in some way. Pay for part of the electric bill or contribute some type of funds to food, or if you're using the internet for work from home or whatever, pay that bill. Do something. Something is better than nothing. So I do think that OP should contribute, and I don't know if she is or is not. She didn't specify in the story. However, I think it's a situation where OP is not the a-hole for wanting to keep her money to herself and refusing to turn around and give her money to her mother. Again, I don't necessarily know the ins and outs of the Muslim culture and how that works, and if that is a part of the culture. You guys, if y'all are aware of that, please educate me. Let me know down in the comment section. I want to be aware of what is just, what is right, what is accurate and correct when it comes to different cultures around the world and different ways of life and different lifestyles and different faith practices. So please update me and let me know down in the comment section if you know. But if OP's mom is upset that she won't give her entire salary, but I don't know. It just sounds like OP's mom might be trying to play the system a little bit. And as a parent, I don't think that that's fair. I think OP is an adult. She's worked for her money. It's her first job. You're just putting a bad taste in OP's mouth when it comes to jobs and what that experience is supposed to be like. So, not the a-hole in this particular situation. So, you guys, I want to know, do you guys think that OP's the a-hole? Do you think she should have given all of her salary to her mom and turned around and asked for permission to spend any of it? Y'all, drop your comments down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. And again, educate me. If I'm missing out on something, I want to know so I can correct myself. You guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed today's video talking about some real talk, am I the a-hole stories. You guys, if y'all enjoy these types of videos, I would appreciate if y'all would subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification icon. That way you are notified every time I upload some real talk stories. And you guys, for the YouTube algorithm, if you've enjoyed today's video, y'all smash that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, many blessings and much love, y'all.